Hi Danik, this is Silvo, and today we're not going to here to discuss about whether or not you receive a correct treatment or to see if we can find more favorable treatment when it comes to your purchase. Uh, when it comes to your purchase of partnership interest at Get It Done LLC. So before we even talking about our discussion today, I just wanted to let you know that we all have full clarity between both of us about these situations. So anytime that you have questions or anything that you kind of being concerned about that, please let me know. We're gonna get back together, figure it out, and solve your problems. That sound fair to you? Okay, good. So before we even started, I would just want to summarize a whole situation that we're having over here, and just please let me know if anything that I'm missing or any important informations that are not mentioned. So first, the Get It Done LLCs were formed several years ago by 4 shareholders, and Danny is one of them. And at the beginning of this year, you all purchased 25% of interest in Get It Done LLC by Danny with the price of $3 million, and the inside basis is going to be $1 million, right? Okay. And another thing that the Get It Done LLC is already mentioned with you is that they already accept the 754s, elections and adjustment, and there are plans to allocate the step up equipment and recover all of the costs using the 7 years depreciation schedule. Right? Got it. So another thing they already telling you is that the original price from several years ago of the equipment is actually $12 million, and they had already claimed 100% of bonus depreciations that were permitted in these taxable years. Everything sounds good? Okay, gotcha. So coming up with your first questions. Your question is, you're talking about what's going to happen if Denny's was your mother's. So before I'm answering that question, I really want to refer a very simple case, very similar case that we've been mentioned, is that example in regulation 1.168K. The situation is like this. In that example, it's really similar to what we have right now. It's the way that the outside partners want to purchase the partnership interest of the LLC. However, there's a difference. The difference over here is that the relationship between the transferors and the transferees is related. So therefore, they cannot eligible to, receive 100% bonus depreciations as if they are unrelated parties. So get back to our situations over here. You're telling me that if Denny's was your mom, I can tell you confidently that you cannot receive 100% the first year bonus depreciations deductions that we've been discussing as if you guys are unrelated parties, because in the last discussions I've already telling you that you are eligible to receive the bonus deductions if Denny's and you do not have any kind of related relationship. Okay, did it answer your questions? Okay, good. So another thing is I wanted to mention about this one. First is about the step-up allocations. There's a couple of things I want to emphasize. Is that first, we gotta think about the IRS perspective. What I'm talking about is that we have the Get It Done LLC telling you that it's gonna be $12 million that the machines were purchased originally 7 years ago, right? And based on your partnership booked, I saw that only $9 million is allocated to the equipment. So IRS will question that where would the $5 million excess in values amount gotta be allocated it to, if not the equipment? So it's definitely the cash. But based on your books and our situations over here, it's unlikely that the account receivable or the lands are being understated by $5 million. So another note I want you got to remember is that the IRS cannot change the purchase price, but they can change the way it allocates. What that means is that if the IRS question you about the step-up allocations, I want you to be considered and mentions about the allocations of the lump sum purchase of that equipment among several categories of access several years ago by Get It Done LLC. Why you got to do that? Because I really want to minimize your risk and clarify the concern that the IRS will have with you. So that, if you and Denny's are unrelated parties, you can easily be eligible to receive the bonus depreciations. Did this answer all of your questions that you have? Any questions that you have for us, or any details that kind of concern you? Okay, sounds great. So just let me know if you have any questions further on about these cases, and I'm looking forward to work with you in the next case. Okay, so see you.